Hey everyone, my name's Robert and welcome to another episode of Command Your Confidence. I'm going to be answering another question from one of our viewers here, but before I go into the show, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember, if you wanted me to answer a question, contact me at rob.commandyourconfidence. I'll put the link in the description. Also, I'm accepting donations for you guys to help support the show. So if you're interested, if you like the content, you want to donate, I would much appreciate it. If not, it's all right, but just let I bring that up. So here is the question. So a viewer wrote to me today, she said, Rob, why do most men have a fear of women? This seems to be a common issue. Can you explain this to me? Well, I think a lot of the reasons why men are afraid of women is because they have no experience when it comes to communicating with women. They don't believe in themselves, they don't like themselves, they judge themselves, and they judge others. So let me elaborate on this more. So if you're a guy and you haven't really had any experience interacting with women, going out there and actually learning how to do it can be a challenge because you don't know what to say. You get in your head, you're worried about what she's going to think about you, and you're worried about getting the result, and it's understandable. But at the same time, when you have all this worry and self-doubt, that's really going to hold you back from taking action. When really you just got to let go of all that and realize that getting good with women is a learning experience. It's going to take time, especially if you don't have that much skill set. Another reason why most men are afraid of women is because it's the way their mindset is. They feel like because they don't have that skill set, and they hear a bunch of different things in the media and on different YouTube channels that kind of judge women. So they kind of project that in the real world, and it keeps them from actually taking the action, because when you have a mindset like that, you're gonna, go into every interaction, or if something doesn't work out, you're gonna put the blame on the woman instead of really trying to figure out what it is you need to do to get better at this situation when it comes to talking to women. And you've got to realize that, sure, we've probably all had negative experiences with women, but you can't let that affect you. You just got to keep on going and learning new things. Like if you have an interaction with a woman, or if you go approach a woman and she gives you a creepy look or walks away or doesn't give you a number, you can't get mad at that. You got to realize that it's a process, and not everyone's going to like you. And you got to kind of put yourself first and be like, hey, I'm the shit. I don't need, if a woman rejects me and stuff, who cares? And it gets frustrating because a lot of guys, they think they, have to get the results right away. And when they don't, they get really frustrated. Another thing that they struggle with too is the self-image. They compare themselves to other people. They think because they don't have this or that a girl's not going to like them. And it builds up all this anxiety when they when they want to approach a woman. And what you got to realize is that not every woman is like that. You got to stop comparing yourself to other people. And that's kind of an issue I struggled with for a while. Was I would see this woman out there and I'd want to talk to her, but then I just didn't feel like I was the type of guy who could she would like, because I thought she would be only interested in tall, buff guys, maybe with lots of money. And you have to really quiet your mind, because your mind, again, can hold you back the way you think about yourself. You got to change your self-image. When you can change your self-image and learn to accept who you are and not place judgment on yourself and not compare yourself to other guys, that's going to really help build your confidence and help you overcome your anxiety. But if you keep on comparing yourself to other people and you have a negative self-judgment, that's only going to make you more afraid to talk to ladies. It's going to make, because you don't like yourself, and you got to let that go. And one of the things you can just do today is when you find yourself having those negative thoughts, you can just kind of let go of that. Try to form positive thoughts in your head, or, accept the thought that you're having, but learn to see it from a different point of view. See that, challenge yourself to go out there and, make a change in your mindset. Like, for instance, if you think this girl's gonna be turned off by you approaching her, challenge that and see if that's the truth. Because when you go out there and challenge that and you see for yourself that it's not the truth, and you actually, even though you might have not gotten a number, but you had that interaction and everything went well, but maybe you didn't get a number, you just changed your belief about something. And the more you go out there and get those reference experiences, the more your mindset's gonna change, and you're gonna build that, comfort zone. You're gonna break out of your comfort zone. Another thing, getting back to the experience, when you don't have that experience right away, and you're not getting those results, you kind of do have that anxiety when it comes to I should say not anxiety, but self-doubt, when you're not getting the results that you want, and you judge yourself and the woman. And you can't do that. You just got to keep on going out there and taking the action. And the more you go out there and take your action when you're approaching women, go out, the better you will get, and you'll change your mindset. And the more interactions that you actually have with women, you're going to see that your perspective about them has changed. You can't believe everything you hear on TV. You can't believe everything you see on YouTube all the time when they say all women are bad, because not all women are bad. There's guys that are bad, so it's there's women that are bad. So yeah, you got to realize that if you go out there, and you just go out there and meet people, you'll eventually meet the right women who will treat you with respect. So you can't have that anxiety. So I really hope this answered the question. And remember, if you want to email me a question, email me at rob.commandyourconfidence. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I just released my ebook this week called The 5 Pillars of Self-Confidence, that will give you the tools to get success in life. And I put the link down below in the description, so be sure to check that out. And I will see you guys on the next questionnaire. Have a good one. Thank you very much, and continue to level up and command your confidence.